60 seconds.
Just don't ask.
Good evening. I'm Baby Diva. Got it. Okay, 1. Cool. What's your name?
45 seconds.
All right, buddy. Hit the number of the icon you want.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer's gonna be the letter B.
Enjoy the show!
Okay, let's move it, people!
Woohoo! All right, welcome to Headrush. I'm Bob, and you are pathetic. Playing by yourself? All right, whatever. So, here's the scoopage. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in, then you have to hit a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to make your choice. Got it? Good. Well, if there's no further questions, let's start today's lesson. Okay, I need a category. Alright, give it up for space junk food. Looks like this one's going for 10,000 bucks. Okay, let's say you go completely nuts and you try to recreate our universe using candy. Let's say you use a circus peanut for the sun and a Whopper for the Earth. Considering its name, which candy should you use to represent our galaxy? A Milky Way bar, a star... Our galaxy is known as the Milky Way, so it'll be best represented by a Milky Way bar. And I don't even want to hear what you're going to use to represent Uranus. Category, please. Pucker up for laugh and the world laughs at you. Get it right. I'm handing over $20K. Okay, so I've been having this weird medical problem, you know, and I went to see my doctor. See if he can make any sense out of what she told me. Patient micturates immediately following incidents of hilarity. Which of these sounds best describes what my doctor is talking about? Sound 1. Sound 2. Sound 3. Or sound 4. Whoa! Micturate means to urinate. It's really tough when I'm watching Saved by the Bell, because that Screech, you know, he always screws something up. And he gets Principal Belding all mad at him. Uh-oh, I gotta go. I need a category. Let's see what we got here. Racing for your supper. 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. Let's boogie. Because it's the fastest land animal, which of these product spokes animals would win a race? Ronald McDonald, Chester Cheetah, Tony... The cheetah is the fastest animal on land, so Chester would definitely win the race. Although it's gotta be a drag running with all that yellow cheesy stuff all over your paws. Okay, pick a category. And here we have, I always laugh when her head comes off. I'm giving out 30 grand for a right answer. Hey, remember that movie 4 Weddings and a Funeral? You know, with that British guy who got pulled over that one time? Oh, never mind. If they make a sequel to 4 Weddings and a Funeral about King Henry VIII, what would be the best title? 1 wedding and 2 beheadings, 3 weddings and 3 beheadings, 6 weddings. Henry VIII was famous for having 6 wives, 2 of whom had their heads cut off for displeasing him. So I guess the movie would go something like this.
I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do.
Alrighty, pick one. Hey, nice choice. You just picked a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is Here's Your Diploma and $10 million. Okay, fine. You know the rules. Here comes the monkey timer. And we're off. Kobe Bryant, drafted from high school or college. Marcus Camby. Kevin Garnett. Allen Iverson. Sean Kemp. Joe Smith. This is it, Rip. That's all she wrote. Well, you lost 2 of them, but you got most of them. So let's check out your score. All right, got your money? Okay, let's move on. Okay, I need a category. This baby is some assembly required. This one can get you 10 grand. Hey, you know how on Ren and Stimpy they pretend to sell this toy called log that's really just a big chunk of wood? If log were made of petrified wood, what would it be called? Moss, plastic, dirt, or rock?
It's plastic!
Plastic sold separately.
For the curious, here's the right answer. Petrified wood is wood that's so old it's turned to stone.
Hey, let's play catch with rock.
Okay, you go first.
Uh-oh.
I need Looks like this category is the candy apple of my eye. How does $20,000 sound? Well, how nice. There's a candy shop opening up near you. In your eyeball, in fact. Considering the shapes of the light receptor cells in your eye, what will be the candy shop's specialty? Chocolate? The two types of light receptor cells in your eyeballs are called rods and cones. Hey, what you eating?
My eyeballs. Ah, I'm blinded.
Category, please. The category? When the sidekick is funnier than the host. $20,000 for a correct answer. Eyes up front, we're moving. What could Conan O'Brien's co-host, Andy Richter, do on late night that would most likely register on the Richter scale? Demand a huge salary increase, detonate a huge bomb under Conan's desk, gain several hundred pounds, or sing the show's theme song really loud? The Richter scale measures the magnitude of vibrations in the Earth's surface, like when bombs, earthquakes, or volcanic eruptions happen.
Tonight, our first guest is gonna be...
Okay, pick a category. Well, what do we have here? Word to whose mother? And it's worth $20,000 if you get this one right. Hey, rumor has it that Michael Bivins of Belle Biv DeVoe is being replaced with a new singer. Say Belle Biv DeVoe becomes Belle Roy G. Biv DeVoe, based on their new name. Roy G. Biv is an acronym for the colors of the visible spectrum: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. But those guys better be careful around Roy G. Biv. I heard he just got released from prison. Alrighty, pick one. Now serving high kicks in low places. $10,000 riding on this one. Hey, remember that really cool video game that they made into a lousy movie, Double Dragon? If instead of the Double Dragon, the evil Koga were... A double helix is the term used to describe the structure of a DNA molecule. I guess Koga's just trying to figure out how to make Lee jeans. DNA? Jeans? Lee? Okay, never mind. Category, please. We're going to take a quick pause for this commercial break.
Regurgibarn knows that everyone wants to eat their veggies, but not everyone has the time to chew them. So we created Veggie Spew to give you all that veggie goodness without all the hard work. With Regurgibarn's new Veggie Spew, all you have to do is swallow.
A little jumpy, aren't we? What, is that sweat I see dripping off your brow? Relax and take a look at this clue. Your friend is very animated. And that's assuming you have any friends. Well, good luck. Something to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your final score. That's the game. Hey, congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself, and you came out on top. You know, not many people can say that. Yeah, they can. Oh, well. Thanks for playing. Bye.
Yes, sir, that's show business.
Woohoo, we're going again. Hey, you, we don't need that. Move that. All right, it's a game. Let's go, people.
Okay, I need a category. Open wide and get ready for why Luke Skywalker is a slow learner. And you're playing for a $30,000 wad. Hey, you know in Star Wars when Ben Kenobi tells Luke,
"May the Force be with you."
Well, imagine Ben Kenobi is studying physics and wants to be technically correct when he says,
"May the Force be with you."
What would be the best way for Ben to advise Luke? May E equals MC squared be with you? May mass times acceleration be with you? May pi times radius squared? Mass times acceleration equals force.
But Ben, how can I lift inanimate objects when it defies Newton's law of gravitation?
Good God, Luke, will you stop whining? Okay, pick. Coming at you. Fantastically painful. This one will get you 10 grand. Hey, you know Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four comics? You know he's the guy who can bend and stretch all over the place? Well, which of the following would most likely give Mr. Fantastic a nasty case of the bends? Chasing a foe into the ocean depths, bombarding his opponent with milk, stopping a thief by changing into steel, or performing backflips to avoid enemy blows? Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. When deep sea divers come to the surface too quickly, the change in pressure can sometimes give them the bends. Man, it's a good thing the Human Torch didn't have to go on that mission.
Flame on!
I need a category. The category is Show Me the Funny. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. You know, even if you didn't see Jerry Maguire, you gotta know that stupid phrase. I'll bet you even got a t-shirt with the phrase Show Me the Money on it. Anyway, if you saw Jerry Maguire in Cuba, how would Cuba Gooding Jr. shout his famous catchphrase? No me des un chupetón. ¿Dónde está el baño? Muéstrame el dinero. Or ¿Qué hora es? Muéstrame el dinero? Sure, I'll show you the money. Man, I can't wait to see Jerry Maguire in Cuba.
Muéstrame el dinero.
Sí, pero primero pone el gato en su boca.
Alrighty, pick one. This one's called Those Gassy Nobles. And we got 30,000 bucks in the pot. Coming at you. If the noble Prince Charles were to actually give off noble gases at the dinner table, which of these would he not emit? A neon fart, helium-smelling breath, a radon belch, or a hydrogen hiccup?
Can I help you with anything?
Oh, no thank you. I'm just losing.
See, now I could have given you some cash if you would have picked this. Hydrogen is not one of the noble gases.
Rather, Mummy. These scones and blood sausages have given me a nasty case of the hiccups.
Okay, I need a cash. It's headbutt time.
H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T-H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T. Headbutt.
Step right up to your headbutt category. Yellow makes me mellow. I'd say $50,000 sounds like a good place to start this headbutt question. Here's how to work the headbutt. You're gonna see an equation like this one. Okie doke, let's do it. Color plus calmness. Alright, check this out. The first part is the color of Kermit the Frog. Man, it's not easy being stupid. The second part is the opposite of war. Talk to me. Type in your answer. and in case there's any Greenpeace folks out there, rest assured that no trees were killed in the writing of this question. Okay, pick a category. Here she is. It all gets mixed up going down. How does $20,000 sound? All right, now take a look at the following list and tell me what's missing. Burrito, mouth, esophagus, stomach, blank, blank, anus, diarrhea. Is it spleen, liver, lymph nodes, pelvis, small intestine, large intestine, or uterus? Food enters the digestive tract via the mouth, heads down the esophagus into the stomach, then down through the small and large intestines, and finally heads out the anus. Funny thing is, I hear if you eat diarrhea, it comes out the other end as a burrito. I need a category. And this is Canada. Leave it or leave it. 10,000 beanies if you get this one. Here's the pitch. Based on the symbol found on the Canadian flag, what inappropriate thing might Canadian citizens accidentally do with their country's... The Canadian flag has a maple leaf on it. And during the fall, you can watch Canadians running and jumping into big piles of Canadian flags. Woohoo! Category, please. Whoa! Someone just got themselves a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is, you won't find them in a box of crayons. All right, I'm going to read off 7 different names. And chill out, okay? You know the rules. Get the monkey. Let's go. Let's boogie. Everclear, J. Crew color or musical act? Foxy Brown. Glacier. Grape. Aqua. Juke. Last one. That's all. A vibe wrong. That can't possibly help. Hey, you live and you learn. You have to learn a little bit more, but let's move on. Alrighty, pick one. And I believe this one's called His Skin, It's So Plasticky. $10,000 for this one. Okay, imagine all the girls in school are freaking out over this new guy, and then you find out it's actually Mr. Potato Head. If all the girls give Mr. Potato Head a nickname that also emphasizes his particular potato-ness, what will they most likely call him? Stud, Spud, Fly... Another name for a potato? Spud. Yeah, kind of reminds me what all the honeys used to call me back in school. The crud stud. Okay, I need a category. Say hello to homework even your dog wouldn't eat. Get it right, I'm handing over $20K. And we're off. Say you get a paper back from your English teacher who tells you to make better use of the colon. If you staple your... The colon is part of your large intestine. Hey, it takes guts to hand in a paper like that. Okay, pick a category. You want the head rush? You got it. Heads up, here's your clue. But seriously. All right, it's a bad pun, but you're gonna need it to ace this head rush. Good luck. let's check out your final score. That's the game. Hey, Green, you were like the best player we had this whole game. Really, I mean that. Thank you for playing Headrush, and hey, I'll see you next time.
Showtime!
This bad boy is creative ways to tackle the first baseman. 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. Okay, now you all know primetime Deion Sanders, right? Well, you know how his uniform number in baseball and football is 21? Suppose primetime wants to have a prime number on his uniform. What number should Deion Sanders use? 20, 23, 24, or 25? Since 23 can only be divided by itself or 1 without leaving a remainder, it's a prime number. And for a guy who makes so much money, you wouldn't think he'd have to hold down 2 jobs. Go figure. Category, please. May I introduce... pie. This one will get you 10 grand. Heads up, here it comes. If Homer Simpson enters a humble pie eating contest, what'll he have to do to win? Admit he made a mistake, become really jealous, make an insensitive comment, or tell everyone how great he is? Excellent. You're said to eat humble pie when you admit you made a mistake. Pie. Nope, sorry. Alrighty, pick one. This category is known as, tastes like dirt. 10,000 bucks riding on this one. Think fast. Say McDonald's has decided to rename the Big Mac after the biggest state. The largest state in the U.S. is Alaska, so you'll be chowing down on the Alaska Mac. And for dessert, try the chocolate McMousse. Okay, pick a category. For your enjoyment, philosophical meat-like substances. You get this one right, it's worth 30,000 greenbacks. A 1, a 2, a 3. If the makers of Spam use the famous words of philosopher René Descartes to promote their product, what will be printed on the Spam? To convince himself that he actually existed, René Descartes came up with the phrase, I think, therefore I am. So I guess he thinks he's chopped pork shoulder meat. I'm hungry. Okay, I need a Well now, what do we have here? Hey, you just picked a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, what's the story? Okay, get ready. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it applies to Oasis brother Liam Gallagher, Noel Gallagher, or both of them. If someone's in a hurry, okay, get the monkey out here and let's go. Let's do it. Plays lead guitar, Liam, Noel, or both. Sings lead vocal. Married to Patsy Kensit. Which one's younger? Writes the lyrics. Has a unibrow. One more. Has quit the band before. That's all she wrote. 4 out of 7. Well, enough said. Let's see your score. And there you go. Enjoy it, and let's move on. I need a category. This one is, you're in big trouble. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. Hey, you know that show Millennium? You know, with that guy? If each episode of Millennium actually lasts a millennium is 1,000 years long. And after 1,000 years, the line to the bathroom is about a mile long. Category, please. Looks like this category is Spanish explorers and stupid boxers. Looks like this one's going for 10,000 bucks. Okie doke. Now you remember all those Rocky movies, right? With Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa?
Yo, Adrian, yeah.
Well, try this on for size. If Rocky Balboa made the same discovery that the explorer Balboa made, what would you hear him say?
Yo, it's the Pacific Ocean. Yo, it's the Mississippi. Yo, it's the North Pole.
Or,
Yo, it's a Great Lake.
oh, and here's what you didn't pick. Vasco Núñez de Balboa was the first European to see the eastern shore of the Pacific Ocean. And I heard that Vasco was so excited when he found the Pacific that he drank some raw eggs and punched some dead cows. Kinda like Rocky. Oh, coincidence? I think not. Alrighty, pick one. Well, what do we have here? A zit the size of Mount Olympus. $30,000 for this one. All right, now we all know that where there's grease, there's zits. Suppose grease gets so greasy that it forms into a pus-filled whitehead. In order to pop this huge zit, which border countries of Greece should you squeeze? Albania, Bulgaria, and Turkey, Armenia, Finland, and Portugal, Austria, France, and Italy, or Iran, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia? Albania and Bulgaria are to the north of Greece and Turkey's to the east.
Look out, it's gonna blow! Good God, somebody get me a giant tube of Oxy 10!
I need a category. Now serving, twice as cool as 60 Minutes. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. Okay, you can count on your fingers or your toes or your hooves or whatever you want for this one. Buzz in and fill in the blank when you got the answer. Got it? How many seconds does it take to watch MTV's 120 Minutes? Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return. Good morning. 60 times 120 equals 7,200 seconds. And that comes to about 7,000 more seconds of pasty British snot rock than anyone really needs in a week. Whoa, where'd that come from? Okay, pick a category. Open wide and get ready for C3PU. You give me a right answer, I give you 30,000 bucks. Hey, did I tell you I'm working on the next Star Wars movie? Yeah, well, I'm not, but I just thought I'd tell you that. If the next Star Wars movie features a villain named Darth Vader, what will audiences most likely hear him say to Luke throughout the movie?
Luke, I am your mother. Luke, I am a cow. Luke, I am a Hindu.
Or,
Luke, I am a rapper.
Veda are sacred Hindu writings, and Hinduism is the main religion of India. You know, I am auditioning for the voice of one of the robots in the next Star Wars movie. Listen. His name is Fart2D2. Whoa, hey, what's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Oh my God, what is happening? What? No way! You reached the silver level! I don't believe it! You're huge! That is unbelievable! You're blowing my mind! I want to be your friend. No, you're too good to be my friend. I suck. You're great. Oh my God! I'm insane! Ah! Woo! Okay, hey, let's get back to the game, okay? Okay, I need a category. Okay, we're gonna rejoin the game after this short commercial message.
From the makers of Man Packs come Rat Pads!
They're cool. My friends all wear them.
What are they?
I don't know, but I'm wearing one.
Rat Pads come in 3 sizes. Super for heavy days, regular for normal days, and extra light for light days.
Whatever that means.
Where do you put it?
I don't know, like down there somewhere.
Oh, looks like you've Headrush before. Well, check out this clue, because it may come in handy. A little number that rocks. Well, let's see if you can rock on this Headrush. Good luck.
Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out!
Good effort, good effort. Nice hustle. Let's check out your final score. That's the game. Hey, way to go, Green. You know, it's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now, get away from the computer and go make some friends, will you? Bye-bye.
Just can't get enough, huh? I understand. Come on, put down the taco and make me a show. Let's go.
Alrighty, pick one. Coming at you, in and doubt. And it's worth 20,000 bucks if you get this one right. Hey, remember that No Doubt song, I'm Just a Girl? Well, if you have a doubt that lead singer Gwen Stefani really is a girl, which of these statements proves that she isn't? Men have X and Y chromosomes, women only have X chromosomes. So Gwen would have no Y chromosome. Hey, speaking of no Y, do you know why Gwen Stefani's voice is so irritating? Category, please. And here we have, this question is industrial strength. 10,000 beanies if you get this one. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If you attend a concert tour of industrial bands promoting the Industrial Revolution, the steam engine played a major role in production during the 19th century Industrial Revolution. Man, that would really suck for the roadies, though. You know, instead of carting around musical instruments and stuff, they'd have to keep shoveling coal into Trent Reznor's train. Okay, I need a category. This baby is, hello, my name is, 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. You know what? I think it's about time we got to know each other a little better, don't you? Okay, here goes. Hi, my name's Bob. I like water sports and I play drums in a 70s cover band. I'll eat just about anything you put in front of me and I refuse to get a haircut. Oh, and you'll never see any of my tattoos. Okay, on with the game. What's my name? A palindrome. A palindrome is a word that's spelled forwards and backwards the same, like Bob. Oh, and for your information, Bob's also a guy with no arms and legs in the ocean. Okay, pick a category. All right, dude, you just picked a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat is just plain goofy. Chill out, okay? You know the rules. Get the monkey. Let's go. Here we go. Markers, magic or silly? 8 ball. Buddy. Aye. Rocks. String. Last one. Shell. That's all she wrote. Hello, 7 out of 7. Let's put it into your total. Well, good things happen to good people, right? Yeah, right. Okay, let's move on. Category, please. Let's see what we got here. MC Gulliver. $10,000 for this one. Wipe off that finger, because here we go. Imagine that Gulliver puts out a hip-hop album about his crazy adventures. Which would be the most likely title for his CD? Mackin' with the ladies in Middle-earth, living large in Lilliput, feeling nasty in Never Never Land, or feeling fat in Fritz Gibbons. Gulliver, from the book Gulliver's Travels, visited Lilliput, where the people were the size of his fingers, so he was definitely living large. And when he was tapping his foot to the music, you know, he killed like 200 people. Alrighty, pick one. Pucker up for lessons in French or speaking in tongues. Get it right, I'm handing over $20K. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to show you a word, and you have to tell me which answer choice it rhymes with. Okay, you got it? It'll be fun. Watch. Here it is. Okay, you got it? Good. Does it rhyme with fur tail? It's a French palace with a bunch of mirrors and stuff, and they signed a treaty there that ended like World War I or something. It's pronounced Versailles. And I think pear thigh is what you get when you've eaten too much French food. I need a category. Uh-oh, looks like we're in for a special visit from our good friend Milan the janitor.
Just talking with Milan.
The category? I'm not your chew toy. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one.
How you doing, Bob?
Oh, not bad. Hey, did I see you hitting on the new temp the other day?
Bite me, Bob.
Ouch. Okay, I hit a nerve. Why don't we get to your grammar question for today?
Yes, why don't we, loser? Which of these is an imperative sentence? Bite me, Bob. Milan said, I told Bob to bite me. Bob was told to bite Milan. Or would Bob like to bite me?
Hey, let's take a look at the right answer.
Bite me is a command, which makes it an imperative sentence.
I tell you, Milan, I love how you make all this grammar stuff so easy to understand.
Bite me, Bob.
Okay, I need a category. The category is, I'm my biggest fan. How does $20,000 sound? Here's the pitch. What words can you not spell with the letters in Headrush? Oh, and you're not going to need this, are you? Head usher, head user, harsh do, or dear hush?
U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. You ugly.
Somebody wasn't using their head. You can't make head user with the letters in Headrush. Not to say the people who play this game aren't smart, it's just, well, no, you are smart, really. You're smart. You are smart. Tell yourself that. Just do. And, hey, let's move on. Smarty. Okay, pick a... May I introduce Have a Vice Day. And you're playing for a $30,000 wad. All right, let's find out if you ever read anything besides the comics in the newspaper. Look at the following list and tell me what two names are missing from the sequence. Nelson Rockefeller, Walter Mondale, blank, blank, Al Gore. Is it Ross Perot, Hillary Rodham Clinton, Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, George Bush, Dan Quayle, or Ronald Reagan, George Bush?
Here's the deal. What I think you got here is what you call a wrong answer.
Bet you wish you would have picked this. It's a list of recent vice presidents. The two missing ones are George Bush and Dan Quayle. See? Who says politics aren't fun?
I says.
Will you get out of here?
I need a category. This bad boy is bodily functions have birthdays too. This one can get you 10 grand. Heads up, here it comes. Which of the following would celebrate its bicentennial? A 2-year-old loogie, Bicentennial means 200 years, so that booger would be celebrating its 200th birthday. Man, that must be one of those thin ones that like sticks to the side of your nose that you can't even dig out with your pinky. Ugh, I hate those. Category, please. You want the head rush? You got it. Heads up, here's your clue. This won't hurt a bit. That is, unless you suck, and then it'll hurt like hell. Good luck! Nothing to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your final score. That's the game. Green, green, green. What can I say? Good job. And get a social life, you know. Throw a party or something, you know. Write some letters. Hey, thanks for head rushing with me. I gotta go.
Great.
All right, gotcha. Hey, come on, leave the goat alone. We have a show to do here.
Alrighty, pick one. Here she is. A moment of silence. 10,000 bucks riding on this one. Hey, don't you think it's about time all those people in the Scream movies would just shut up? If the killers in the next Scream want to prevent the girls from screaming, what should they do? Without your larynx, also known as your voice box, no one can hear you scream. Which means there won't be another sequel, because their ability to scream is the only thing some of them actors got going for them. Okay. And I believe this one's called Who Stepped in Dew? 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. And we're off. If the makers of Mountain Dew film their next commercial on top of the highest mountain in the... The highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest, in the Himalayas between Nepal and Tibet.
Do the do.
I need a...
Your attention, please. Attention. You just picked a dis or dat.
This dis or dat's category name is In the Nude. All right, I'm gonna read. Someone's in a hurry. Okay, get the monkey out here and let's go. Let's boogie. Joey, new kid or new addition? Bobby, Danny, Donnie, Ronnie, Ricky. That's all. Well, you only got 3 right, but look at it this way. At least you're done. Hey, don't worry. I don't think you totally suck yet. Let's move on. Category, please. This one is I'm Gushing Russian, and it's worth 20,000 bucks if you get this one right. All right, I want you to take a look at the name of this famous composer and tell me which phrase rhymes with his name. Ready? Okay, you got it? Good. Does it rhyme with The pronunciation for this famous Russian composer is Tchaikovsky. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Tchaikovsky is one of his famous ballets. You know, that's that one where they don't let the dancers use the bathroom beforehand. Makes them dance really fast. Alrighty, pick one. Alright, give it up for a carrot a day keeps Elmer away. This one will get you 10 grand. Alright, you know how Bugs Bunny's always kicking Elmer Fudd's butt? Well, check this. Because of the nutrients in Bugs Bunny's carrot diet, which of these special advantages will Bugs have over Elmer Fudd? Carrots have a lot of vitamin A, which is really good for your night vision. So remember, eat your carrots because they'll help you escape from short, lisping bald men with guns or something. Okay, I need a... Uh-oh, I smell cleaning products. Well, that means we're in for a session with our good buddy, Milan, the janitor.
Just talking with Milan.
For your enjoyment, a crappy question. Get it right, I'm handing over $20K. All right, Milan, excellent. Have a seat. Hey, how are those English classes going?
Well, if you didn't leave the lunchroom such a mess, I'd have more time to do my homework assignments.
I'm sorry, I'm such a pig. Well, maybe we can help you out. You know, what are you working on?
Crap.
Excuse me?
Do you know what a versatile word crap is?
Well, I never really...
Crap can be used in so many different ways. For example, in which of these sentences is the word crap used as an interjection? I flushed the crap down the toilet, the kids crapped on... An interjection is a word that stands on its own to express strong emotion. Observe.
Ow! Ow! Come on! Ow!
Thanks for your help, Bob.
Man, well, I'm glad we learned something, but my face is killing me.
Well, knowledge is painful, Bob.
I guess so. All right, let's move on. I need a category. And this is when your parents were long-haired weirdos. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. Okay, you know how in the 60s love beads were all the rage? If the hippies had gotten tired of love beads and started wearing... An abacus is a kind of ancient calculator that uses beads instead of numbers. Which really explains the shocking number of hippies that eventually became rich. Yes, I'm bitter. Okay. This category is known as check, please. And we got 30,000 bucks in the pot. Okay, say you're out on a date and you order some hummus and pita bread for an appetizer. If instead of hummus, your waiter brings you humus, into what will you be dipping your pita? A bone from your upper arm, an Islamic terrorist organization, decomposed organic matter found in soil, or a container for storing cigars? Humus is the stuff that makes soil fertile and allows it to retain water. So it might taste like crap, but look at it this way. If you swallow some watermelon seeds afterwards, you can start a little garden.
Mmm, belly melons.
Okay, I need a Say hello to let's make fun of old people. Looks like this one's going for 10,000 bucks. Hey, you've all heard that saying, no pain, no gain when it comes to exercising, right? Well, if the saying were actually no pain, no Rogaine, who would you most likely see exercising to the point of collapse? People who are going senile, people who are balding, people with varicose veins, or people with bladder control problems? The correct answer is... Rogaine's a drug that balding people use to try to regrow their hair. But if they don't want to exercise, I guess they can always fall back on that popular comb-over technique.
All right, let's go. Brush and bend and brush.
Category, please. This one's called Pizza with a Cheese-Filled Coast. This one can get you 10 grand. So anyway, you know that Pizza Hut pizza that they call the Edge? Well, imagine this. Pizza Hut has created a new pizza called the Layer, inspired by the Earth's layers. Which of these would not be used as a slogan? The mantle, crust, and core are all layers of the Earth. A delta is not. Don't you hate it when you bite into a slice of pizza and it's filled with molten lava and then it sticks to your chin? I hate that. Alrighty, pick one. Don't move, because we'll be right back after this short commercial message.
Hey kids, put down those chutes and ladders and come with me to Acne Land!
Look out for the pus pit! I'm lost in the forest of ingrown hairs!
Don't step in Blackhead Minefield!
Zit Mountain is about to blow!
Acne Land, the board game where bad skin is more than an embarrassment, it's an adventure.
Oh, looks like you've Headrush before. Well, check out this clue, because it may come in handy. Cyber shorthand. And I hope your hand's not too short, because you gotta press that buzzer. Good luck. Check out your final score! That's the game! Hey, Green, you were like the best player we had this whole game. Really, I mean that. Thank you for playing Headrush, and hey, I'll see you next time.
Got it. You heard him. Move it or lose it.
Okay, I need a category. The category? Teen Angle. How does $20,000 sound? Let's boogie. As far as angles go, how does the band 98 Degrees measure up? Their butts are kinda acute, their clothes are so odd. Angles that are greater than 90 degrees are called obtuse angles. You know, obtuse also means stupid, like using the lyrics baby, baby, baby in every chorus that you do. You know, that's obtuse. Oh no, what's happening? What's happening? It's different this time. What's happening? No, no!
Well, Green, I may have freed the slaves, but you kicked some booty in this game. Oh ho! I'm Abraham Lincoln! Welcome to the gold threshold! Here we go! Look at my gold tooth! Okay, ta-ta! Back to you, Bob.
Gold level. Nice going. Congratulations. Now here's an idea. Why don't you read a book? You spent way too much time with this game already. I need a category. Let's see what we got here. The giant who ain't so jolly. 10,000 beanies if you get this one. Hey, remember the giant and Jack and the Beanstalk? You know, fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell someone's blood, and all that stuff. Well, considering the nationality of the guy whose blood the giant smelled, who would you expect to have the stinkiest blood? Melchior? Fee, fi, fo, fum, he smells the blood of an Englishman. So pretty boy Englishman Hugh Grant might very well have stanky blood. I say, oh giant, what are you planning on doing with me?
I'm gonna eat you.
I don't think that's a good idea. How about, well...
Category, please. Uh-oh, I have a funny feeling we're about to be visited by our favorite janitor, Milan.
Just talking with Milan.
May I introduce urinal chips and dip? And it's worth 20,000 bucks if you get this one right. Hey, Milan, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hello to you, Mr. Bob.
Hey, Milan, what's in that spray bottle?
Oh, it's the extra strength disinfectant that I use on the urinals.
Huh, disinfectant. Cool, what does this do?
Wait, don't push that.
Oh my God! Oh, is that disgusting? Oh, we gotta move on to the question. Oh!
Good idea. Which of these sentences contains a reflexive pronoun? It burns when I pee, I peed myself, I smell like pee, or I peed on him.
In case you're wondering...
Myself is a reflexive pronoun because it refers to the subject, me. So, Bob, when did you finally stop peeing yourself?
Stop peeing myself? I don't know, maybe 2 or 3. Wait a minute, is this a trick question?
For you? Yes. I'm going back to work now. But here, I want you to have this.
Hey, what is it?
Air freshener. You need it more than a men's room.
Wow, thanks. Oh, God! Ah. Alrighty, pick one. Pucker up for the house that bad taste built. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. Hey, if you're like me, then you love that TV show Full House. I can't believe it's gone. Oh, well, anyway. Say the cast of Full House goes on to make 4 spin-off shows. Because it's the best hand in the game of poker, which spin-off would be... In the game of poker, a royal flush beats everything. And believe me, if Bob Saget is starring in it, it will be a royal flush. Okay. Looks like this category is Talk Like an Egyptian. $10,000 for this one. All right, I want you to take a look at this word and then get ready to tell me which phrase it rhymes with. Got it? All right, here's the word. You got it? Now, does it rhyme with, hey, pee us, a fry loose, the pie puss, or a crap by Gus? That old Egyptian paper stuff is called papyrus, which rhymes with the pie puss.
This pie is delicious. What kind is it?
I don't know what you call it, but I just squeezed some pus from my pimples and I baked it for a while.
I need a... This baby is Saturday. What? 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. Okay, you know how Saturday Night Live is always broadcast live from New York? Well, if Saturday Night Live opens the show with Norm Macdonald standing in the middle of a field of sheep wearing a shirt that says I love Auckland, what might you expect? Auckland is the chief port of New Zealand, and apparently sheep outnumber people there 15-1. So I guess Goat Boy should feel right at home, huh?
No! Ladies!
Category, please. Coming at you, how to stay awake in biology class. You get this one right, it's worth 30,000 greenbacks. All right, now this one's a tough one, so listen up. If you want to remember the order of the 7 classifications of living things, which of these phrases will be the most help to you? Sam can go kiss pale, oily Fanny. Frenzied killer pees glue on city street. Kinky pantyhose cut off farts gone sour. Or sick green fillet of clammy poached kid. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. That's the order in which living things are classified. Although, as far as I remember, kinky pantyhose weren't really a part of my life in high school. Oh, yeah, except for gym class. Okay, pick... Well, now, what do we have here? Hey, you just picked a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is... What if God was one of us? Okay, fine. You know the rules. Here comes the monkey timer. And we're off. Osiris, God, real. Puck. Kali. Flora. Lars. Jacinda. Last one. That's all of them. Well, you missed 4, which is, not 5, I guess. Hey, it could be worse. I mean, you could, like, drown in a sewer. Okay, what's up next? Okay, I need... The category is chew on this. How does $20,000 sound? Eyes up front. We're moving. Say you try a new brand of bubble gum called Hubble Bubble. What would make the best ad slogan? Taste the... The Hubble is that big telescope that orbits the Earth and photographs distant galaxies and stuff.
Hey, what are you chewing?
Hubble bubble. Oh, my teeth.
All righty, pick one. Well, what do we have here? The British or something. The British or something. This one can get you 10 grand. Okay, you know how America fought the British in the Revolution? Well, if the British Army had come to fight the Battle of Concord... The Concorde is an ultra-high-speed jet.
Looks like we got them redcoats on the run. Ah! Rocks! Run away! Retreat! Ow!
Okay, pick a category. You want the Headrush? You got it. Heads up, here's your clue. Don't be afraid to express your emoticons. Just be afraid of the people who use them. All right, good luck. Let's check out your final score. That's the game. Hey, way to go, Green. You know, it's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now, get away from the computer and go make some friends, will you? Bye-bye.
Showtime.
I need a category. Open wide and get ready for, maybe it's made of low-fat cheese. You give me a right answer, I give you $30,000. Suppose rotund rapper Heavy D decides that he wants to lose weight, but he hates dieting. So he decides to hop on the next space shuttle flight to the moon. If he weighs 300 pounds on Earth, about how much will Heavy D weigh on the moon? 0 pounds, 50 pounds, 150 pounds, or 600 pounds? Things on the moon weigh 1/1600ths as much as they do on the Earth, so Heavy D would weigh about 48 pounds. Well, I guess he'd have to change his name to Really Light D. Category, please. Now serving. Talk about a tin ear. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. Hey, do you ever wonder what the Statue of Liberty would say if she could talk? Well, I do, because I have no friends. Based on her country of origin, which of these things would the Statue of Liberty most likely... The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the U.S. from France on the 100th anniversary of the American Revolution. You know, they sent us a 200th anniversary present too, but they can't figure out where to put the statue of Jerry Lewis.
Nice lady with the flavin'.
Alrighty. For your enjoyment, Northern Lights, camera, action. Looks like this one's going for $10,000. A 1, a 2, a 3. If the Taylor family from Home Improvement moves to a town in Alaska, what will be the best title for this new show? Gnome Improvement, Comb Improvement, Rome Improvement, or Loam Improvement? Should have picked this. Nome is a town on the west coast of Alaska, which should work out pretty well, because I hear Jonathan Taylor Thomas actually is a gnome.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I need a category. Go ahead, Butt. Go ahead, Butt. It's Headbutt. Time, yes, it is.
H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T-H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T. Headbutt.
Take a look at your headbutt category. Follow your nose, if you can find it. Let's get the ball rolling at $50K for this headbutt question. Want to know how to headbutt? All right, you're going to see an equation like this. All you got to do is figure out the parts and add them together. Let's see here. Paid athlete is pro, littlest... Okay, let's go. Annoying Spice Girl, well, aren't they all? Plus front of your head. Okay, the first part of the answer is what you call an infant. Make your move. Type.
And now, accepting his 84th Grammy Award, Babyface. Someone want to burp this guy?
I need a category. This bad boy is urine. Get it right. I'm handing over $20K. All right, now you've probably seen a sign before that says, please don't pee in the pool, right? They probably put it there because of you. Well, anyway, in which country would you most likely see a sign that says, Yellow River? It's in China. Huh, and all this time I thought that river was European. Category, please. Here she is. Nod if you can understand me. And it's worth $20,000 if you get this one right. Hello? Hey, you know how they call Illinois the land of Lincoln? Well, if Illinois changes its nickname from the land of Lincoln to the land of Nod, what would be the best slogan for the Illinois Board of Tourism? Visit Illinois, see our angels. Come to Illinois and fall asleep. Illinois, worth its weight in gold. Or Illinois, where strange animals roam. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. When someone goes to the land of Nod, they fall asleep. Yeah, my parents went to the land of Nod, and all I got was this lousy pile of eye boogers. Okay, pick a category. Whoa, someone just got themselves a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat is... It's so hard to tell them apart these days. All right, I'm going to name... Chill out, okay? You know the rules. Get the monkey! Let's go. Here we go. Men in Black, in space, on Earth, or both. Independence Day. Star Wars. The Fifth Element. Contact. Alien. One more. Starship Trooper. That's all she wrote. 4 out of 7. What's that, like a D- or something? Well, let's check your score. Well, it's not much, but it's, no, it's not much. Let's move on. Alrighty, pick one. This one is news, now with more nuts. $10,000 riding on this one. Think fast. If Hard Copy does an expose on hard candy, what hard-hitting news story will be aired? Textbooks, are they getting dirtier? Nail polish, colors that bite. Vitamins, why the funny shapes? Or soda, life after Diet Cola. Hard candy is a popular brand of nail polish. And I hear next week, Hard Copy's going undercover for an in-depth, groundbreaking investigative report on lip gloss. Fascinating. Okay, I need a category. And this is... You hit the 9-inch nail on the head. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. Okay, remember 9 Inch Nails' hit single from 1990, Head Like a Hole? Say 9 Inch Nails singer Trent Reznor drives a 9-inch nail through the center of his skull. If the nail just pokes out the back, what's the radius of his head? 3. Since the radius runs from the center of a sphere to any point on its surface, the radius of Trent's skull could be no longer than half the length of a 9-inch nail, or 4.5 inches. Yeah, some people call it driving a nail through your head. I just like to think of it as head piercing. Category, please. This one's called Pop Quiz. $30,000 for this one. Okay, it's time for a Headrush personality quiz. Man, I love these. I always learn so much about myself. Well, all right, let's see what kind of loser you really are. Pencils ready. Say you're hanging with your best buds at Blockbuster looking for a... Knowing you, you'd get all freaked out and bail. Don't worry, though. I hear there's a nice movie on HBO. At home, with your mom and dad, and your little sister. I need a category. Hey, let's take a quick break for the following commercial message.
Mira, es el plátano con el paraguas. Hasta luego, paraguas. Oh, oh, King Kong está aquí. Y King Kong le gustan los plátanos. Pobre plátano.
Oh, looks like you've Headrush before. Well, check out this clue, because it may come in handy. A royal pain in the butt. Hey, finally, a question about you. Good luck. That's the game. Green, green, green. What can I say? Good job. And get a social life, you know. Throw a party or something, you know. Write some letters. Hey, thanks for head rushing with me. I gotta go.
Woohoo, we're going again. Hey, you. We don't need that. Move that. All right, it's a game. Let's go, people.
Alrighty, pick one. Say hello to Ain't Such a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. Hey, you remember Mr. McFeely, the speedy delivery guy in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Speedy delivery! Well, if Mr. McFeely delivers chain mail to everyone in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, what will you see? No, you're probably thinking of a chain letter. Now, if you go tell 10 of your friends what a loser you are, it'll bring you good luck. Oh, and here's what you didn't pick. Chainmail is a kind of armor that knights used to wear. It looks like a bunch of small chain links.
Ah, 'tis quite a beautiful day in thy neighborhood.
Okay, I need a category. This category is known as It's Old and Yeller. $10,000 for this one. Hey, remember that movie Old Yeller about that dog that gets shot at the end? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin the ending for you? If there were a sequel to Old Yeller featuring Old Yeller's cousin Old Faithful, what might you see the new dog do? Dog do? Spout boiling water all over the Old Faithful is a geyser in Yellowstone National Park that spouts hot water into the air.
Ma! Pa! Get in the cellar! I think Old Faithful's gonna have another accident!
It can. And I believe this one's called, huh? This one will get you 10 grand. Hey, try to stay with me on this one, okay? If you turn on your PC ASAP and use your PPP to contact your ISP, then input the HTTP to call up some HTML. I just described the process for grabbing your cyber surfboard and catching a wave on the World Wide Web. All I know is that if I don't take a PP and a BM ASAP, this booth is going to be STINKY. Phew! Category, please.
Hey, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, it's my question. Here we go. Old man's morning memories. Hey!
Alright, give it up for
getting to second base.
How does $20,000 sound?
Okay, for this question, you're gonna,
Old man, what's up? You need some help?
Yeah, what are they supposed to do? I forgot what they...
What? They're supposed to buzz in and type the answer. I mean,
oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Well, I knew that. I thought this was gonna be like some kind of special question or something. All right, here we go. Okay, this famous baseball player has a funny bowl haircut and his nickname is Charlie Hustle. You got it? He played baseball with the Big Red Machine in Cincinnati in the 70s and then with the Phillies and the Expos in the 80s. Sports. He's made it to first base more than any guy ever when he broke the record for the most hits in the 1980s. Oh, hitter. You know, he's the one who was accused of gambling on games and was banned from baseball for his whole life. God, what's that guy's name? Think.
Kick it.
Good effort.
The man with the most hits in baseball was nicknamed Charlie Hustle and was banned from the game for life for illegal gambling was none other than...
Pete Rose.
Hey, old man, you played some baseball in your day, didn't you?
You betcha, patootie. That was back when we used crab apples for balls and thigh bones for bats. Hey, bada, swing, batty.
You are a total freak.
Says you.
I need a category. And here we have a black hole in one. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. Okay, imagine there's going to be a new blockbuster film about the creation of the universe. Based on the leading theory about the creation of the universe. Most scientists believe that the universe began with a huge explosion, or the Big Bang. Unfortunately, you can't listen to the soundtrack without your face melting away. Okay, I need a category. Well, what do we have here? Chumba, huh? 10,000 beanies if you get this one. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Because he has the most experience with tubs, which Mother Goose character should appear in Chumbawamba's video for tub thumping? Wee Willie Winky, the Fiddler, the Candlestick Maker, or Humpty Dumpty? The three men who hung out in a tub were the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. And why do I get the feeling that Mother Goose is going to be around a lot longer than Chumbawamba? Okay, Hey, nice choice. You just picked a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is can't take eyes off screen. Now, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, someone's in a hurry. Okay, get the monkey out here and let's go. Let's do it. Mortal Kombat, video game, Street Fighter, Crash Bandicoot, Ghostbusters, Donkey Kong, Super Mario Bros. Last one, King Kong. That's all she wrote. You dropped a couple, but I've seen worse. Let's check out your score. Okay, how about a new question? Alrighty, pick one. Looks like this category is art and self-mutilation. And it's worth 20,000 bucks if you get this one right. Hey, you know how some people say artists are like the most stylish of people? Well, you tell me. If dead Dutch artist Vincent van Gogh were alive today, which of these trendy piercings would he not be able to get? Nose rings in both nostrils, eyebrow rings in both eyebrows, earrings in both ears, or nipple rings in both nipples? See, now I could have given you some cash if you would have picked this. In a fit of depression, Vincent van Gogh cut off one of his own ears. So that's how that whole single earring fad got started. Well, that's good to know. I need a category. This baby is songs that make you go, I'm giving out 30 grand for a right answer. Coming at you. Which of the following song titles is an example of peristalsis? Breathe by Prodigy, Lose. Peristalsis is the muscular contraction that forces food down your throat when you swallow. And Bush is the kind of band that makes your food come right back up. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, I need a... The category is nice unit. Get it right. I'm handing over 20K. Okay, now you know how Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World are always talking about guys, you know, their units? Imagine that you hear Wayne and Garth say, whoa, check out the astronomical unit on... An astronomical unit is the distance from the Earth to the Sun. It's used to measure large distances in space. Wow, man, if his unit stretches that far, he better put some sunblock on it. Okay, pick a category. You want the Headrush? You got it. Heads up, here's your clue. The cat in the what? Hope you're not allergic. Good luck. Nothing to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your final score. That's the game. Hey, congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself, and you came out on top. You know, not many people can say that. Yeah, they can. Oh, well. Thanks for playing. Bye.
Got it. You heard him. Move it or lose it.
Alrighty, pick one. May I introduce Partying in Prism? Looks like this one's going for 10,000 bucks. Okay, now let's say that bands are actually the colors for which they're named. Because this color contains all the colors of the visible light spectrum, at which of these bands White light contains all the other colors of the spectrum, so white zombie would throw the most popular parties. Although, I hear at the last party a fight broke out because someone said Pink Floyd were a bunch of wusses. Category, please. Coming at you. Don't forget the SPF 1000. 10,000 bucks riding on this one. All right, check it out. Next spring break, the cast of Beverly Hills 90210 is going to leave the Earth in their lifelong search for the perfect tan. Assuming the 90210ers will get the best tans on the planet closest to the sun, which of the... In our solar system, Mercury is the closest planet to the sun.
Oh, Dylan, I just want to give you a great big hug.
Ow, ow, ow! Sunburn, sunburn! Ow!
Okay. Open wide and get ready for, this thing. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. Okay, let's see who spends way too much time in chat rooms. If you're a left-handed loud laugher with braces who wears shades, which of these emoticons will you not need to describe yourself on your AOL account? Oh, and let me get this out of the way so you can think better. This one, this one, this one, or this one? Come on, those are braces. I can even see the rotten food stuck in there. Oops. This is not the symbol for sunglasses, left-handed, or braces. It's the symbol for oops, you know, like when you make a mistake and lose cash. Get it? Okay, I need a... The category? Ho, ho, huh? 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. Wipe off that finger, because here we go. Imagine that instead of wishing you a Merry Christmas, someone wishes you a Merry Isthmus. What? An isthmus is a narrow strip of land that connects two larger pieces of land.
Merry Isthmus, son.
Wow, thanks, Dad. I can't wait to open it. What is it? What is it? Oh, just what I wanted. Some dirt and land and stuff.
Category, please. All right, dude, you just picked a dis or dat. And this dis or dat question's category is, if at first you do succeed, make a movie about it. Okay, fine, you know the rules. Here comes the monkey timer. Let's boogie. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Clueless. Mission. The Saint. That's all of them. Rewrite, full wrong. Not good. I think I'll write that down as a needs improvement. Okay, let's move on. I need a category. For your enjoyment, these are the people who invented French kissing. $10,000 for this one. Heads up, here it comes. Given how noblemen were executed during the French Revolution, which trendy gift would be least appropriate on the day of their execution? Kangol caps, Freezy Freaky's gloves, Doc Martens shoes, or Adidas? During the French Revolution, most noblemen were taken to the guillotine to have their heads chopped off, so getting a Kangol cap would be kind of ironic, don't you think?
You should wear your cap backwards.
No, forwards.
I say backwards.
And I say forward.
Oh, well, that's unique.
Alrighty, pick one. Pucker up for game show hosts who wear tights. This one can get you 10 grand. Eyes up front, we're moving. If the feuding families in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet were to work out their differences... Survey says... Romeo was a Montague and Juliet was a Capulet. And I think they actually met on Singled Out. Okay, I need a cat.
Spread out, host boy. I'm taking over this ship. Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze, skilly up, skilly up, do. Old man's moaning memories. Skilly up, do. Hey!
Let's see what we got here.
Things that make you sing in the shower.
And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one.
Hey, Bobby boy, did I ever tell you I used to be an actor on the stage?
No way. Get out of here.
Yepsy daisy. I was in a musical in a summer stock theater.
I don't believe it. Hey, let's hear a little bit.
Oh, I don't remember the words to the songs or like what it was called or anything, but...
Well, why don't you tell us what you remember, and then we'll type in the name of the show when we got it.
Oh, okay. I remember that it was a rock and roll type of show, musically. They made a big, fancy movie of it in the late 70s.
Oh, wait a minute. Was it released again not too long ago?
Maybe. And John Travolta was in it, I think. One of my big numbers in the show was called Greased Lightning. Oh, gosh, what was the name of that show I was in? Oh!
Run with it. Okay, type...
Man, you should have seen me in my tight leather outfit, boy.
So you were in Greece, huh, old man?
You betcha. Hey, I can still fit in my costume. Wanna see?
Whoa, no. I do not want to see that. No, thank you, old man. I believe you.
Yeah, they used to have to grease me up to get me into it. You know, I got this big old booty.
Category, please. And this is, say Huck Finn 3 times fast, and it's worth 20,000 bucks if you get this one right. Let's boogie. If Huckleberry Finn grew a dorsal fin, how would he have to change his appearance? Would he leave the back of his overalls undone, start wearing mittens, cut a hole in his straw hat, or leave his fly open? A dorsal fin is the main fin on the backs of fish, so if Huck had one, he'd have to loosen up the back of those overalls. I wonder if he has a blowhole back there. Alrighty, pick one. Say hello to little green men who can't see over the steering wheel. How does $20,000 sound? Hey, you remember that space probe we sent up to Mars in 1997? Well, say Martians attacked the Earth looking for sport utility vehicles with the same name as the 1997 Mars. The probe we sent to Mars in 97 was called the Pathfinder. Man, I wish the Martians would take that creepy-looking guy with the little dog instead. I need a category. Alrighty, the game's gonna continue after the following commercial.
Oh, where's my scrunchie? It was right here.
In a rush. Try new Triple Lip. Eyeshadow, deodorant, lip gloss, all in one. On the run, get 3 in 1.
Swoosh, swipe, smear, the choice is totally clear.
Oh, looks like you've Headrush before. Well, check out this clue, because it may come in handy. Talking with the techies. And if you don't ace this Headrush, you're going to be sleeping with the fishies. Good luck. Score! That's the game! Hey, way to go, Green. You know, it's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now, get away from the computer and go make some friends, will you? Bye-bye!
Just can't get enough, huh? I understand. Come on, put down the taco and make me a show. Let's go.
Okay, pick a category. Now serving. It's only third period and I have free busted teeth. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. Hey, you know that NHL hockey team that moved from Hartford to Carolina called the Hurricanes? Whatever, it's not going to help you anyway. If the person who plays center for the Carolina Hurricane, the calm center of a hurricane is called the eye of the hurricane.
This game could be over, but no, here come the Hurricanes! Oh my God, what a finish! Whoa!
Category, please. This bad boy is the only way to beat Michael Jordan. Get it right, I'm handing over $20K. Here's the pitch. If the Seattle Supersonics play basketball at supersonic speed, what will be their biggest problem? Feeling the ball, hearing the ref's whistle, seeing the basket, or smelling? Supersonic speed is faster than the speed of sound, so they'd have a hard time hearing the ref's whistle. That ought to cut back on the trash talking, too.
You dirty son of a...
Alrighty, pick one.
Your attention, please. Attention. You just picked a dis or dat.
The category for this dis or dat is... Smells like the dog farted. Okay, I'm gonna read you. Someone's in a hurry. Okay, get the monkey out here and let's go. Here we go. Stilton, dog, cheese, or both? Akita, Chihuahua, Colby, Kali, Chow Chow. Last one. That's all she wrote. Missed 3, but you got 4. Whoop-de-doo. All right, let's check your score. Hey, it's better than losing money. Let's move on. Okay, pick a... This category is known as...
I am not a robot, but I act like one in the movies.
This one will get you 10 grand. A 1, a 2, a 3. If Arnold Schwarzenegger's next action flick were called Benedict Arnold, what would you expect? Benedict Arnold is America's most famous traitor. Yeah, my favorite part in that movie is when Arnold says,
I'll stab you in the back.
I need a category. Here she is. What kind of name is Jemima? 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. And we're off. Say that instead of buying some Aunt Jemima waffles, you mistakenly buy a box of Aunt Jemima's Awfuls. What will you be eating for breakfast? Aunt Jemima's delicious pancake recipes, Aunt Jemima's partially digested supper, Aunt Jemima's inedible innards, or Aunt Jemima's rude insults? For the curious, here's the right answer. When an animal is slaughtered, the parts that aren't used are called the offal. Tastes awful. Okay, I need a category. This one's called Every Man is a Gilligan. 10,000 beanies if you get this one. Man, how stupid are those castaways not to find a way off that island every time someone comes and visits them? I mean, what is up with that? Imagine an episode of Gilligan's Island where the castaways get stranded on land surrounded by water on only 3 sides. What should the show be called? Gilligan's Tundra, Gilligan's Peninsula. A piece of land surrounded by water on 3 sides is a peninsula. Maybe this will help. Imagine the skipper floating in a bathtub surrounded by Ginger, Mary Ann, and Mrs. Howell. Ugh. On second thought, don't. Ugh. Category. And I believe this one's called Truth or Dare. This one can get you 10 grand. Okay, hey, enough of the trivia. Let's get down to what really matters, real life decisions. Which would I rather do? Drink a glass of zit juice, hold a living mouse in my mouth for a day, pluck each hair from my body one at a time, or watch a USA High marathon? Hey, never mind the pain that would either drive me insane or make me pass out every few hours, but the amount of time it would take to do my back, let alone my ass. No, thank you. Okay, it's not that I'd want to do it, but if I absolutely had to choose, I'd have to go with the mouse. Yeah, sure, it would be squirming around a little bit, and I would hope it wouldn't go down my throat or anything. But after a while, it would just kind of like hang out and eat the food that was stuck between my teeth. So, what?
It's time for my question. Here we go. Old man's moaning memories. Hey!
This one is?
I dread locks.
How does $20,000 sound?
So, hey Bob, what do you think of my new hairdo?
Ooh, I'm not sure you're cut out for dreadlocks, old man. Why the change?
I want to get in the mood for the next question, man. Rastafari. Hey, Irie.
Whatever. Go for it.
Okie dokie, Rasta dude, boy. Hey, when you know the name of this musician, hit the buzzy thing and type in his name, okay? Here we go. He's a real famous player of the reggae music down in Jamaica, man. He sang that song about jamming, and he's jamming, and we're jamming, and you're jamming. In one song, he sang about how he shot the sheriff.
But he didn't shoot the deputy.
Oh, you're right. He's the famous father of that boy named Ziggy, who also sings the reggae songs. And he sings them. Whoa, what was his name? Oh, golly gee, what is his name?
All right, type in your answer, hit return, and
the reggae star is Bob Marley. Yeah, I remember one time I saw him playing a gig. He asked me to give him a J, so I yelled, J! He loved that audience participation stuff. Oh, I miss him. Rastafari.
All righty, pick one. All right, give it up for Phone It In. And it's worth $20,000 if you get this one right. Okay, for this next question, I want you to imagine the... okay, hold on, that's my pager. Let me just check this out here. What? I don't know this number. I can't believe this. This better be important. Oh, here we go, it's ringing.
Greetings, young friend. We shall not converse today, as I am at the Globe, working on the Scottish play. I bid you farewell and beseech you to leave good message.
Whoa, who the heck paged me? William Shakespeare? Tennessee Williams, Playwright William Shakespeare worked at the Globe Theater, and his play Macbeth is about a Scottish king. But what's really impressive about Shakespeare is that he got a hold of me with an unlisted number. I need a category. And here we have Greek mythology and casting couches. And you're playing for a $30,000 wad. Yeah, you remember that MTV show Singled Out with Carmen Electra? If Carmen Electra auditioned for Singled Out by doing what Electra is famous for in Greek mythology, what would she most likely have said to get the job?
I'd kill my own mother. I'd feed pigeons from my belly button. I'd put snakes in my hair.
Or
I'd like to ride a Trojan horse.
Hey, let's take a look at the right answer. According to Greek mythology, Electra killed her own mother to avenge her father's death. Hey, Carmen, lighten up. You got the job. Okay, I need a category. You want the head rush? You got it. Heads up, here's your clue. Money makes the world go around. And if you want money, you better work that buzzer. Good luck. final score? That's the game. Hey, Green, you were like the best player we had this whole game. Really, I mean that. Thank you for playing Headrush, and hey, I'll see you next time.
Gotcha. Hey, come on, leave the goat alone. We have a show to do here.
Alrighty, pick one. Well, what do we have here? Mountain climbing makes me hot. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. Coming at you. If you're climbing Mount Rushmore, which will you not be able to do? Whisper in George Washington's ear, lightly brush Thomas Jefferson's lips, caress Franklin Roosevelt's mustache, or pick Abraham Lincoln's nose? No, you can brush Jefferson's lips. You may even kiss them if you are so inclined. The correct answer is... that's Teddy Roosevelt on Mount Rushmore, not Franklin. The category? Body surfing the World Wide Web. $10,000 for this one. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Because it's named after the first person to travel around the world, which search engine would you expect to be most helpful in traveling around the World Wide Web? Lycos, Magellan, Yahoo, or Hotbot? Magellan is credited as the first explorer to travel around the world. Man, what an idiot that Magellan was. I mean, why travel anywhere when you can just download the pictures? I'm never leaving my house. Help me. I need a category. Coming at you. If you see one, squash it. Get it right. I'm handing over $20K. All right, now get ready to fill in the blank. A full-grown Smurf stands 3 blank high. Is it feet, inches, apples, or mushrooms? In case you're wondering, a full-grown Smurf measures 3 apples. 3 sweet apples. 3 sickeningly sweet apples. 3 apples that are so sweet you'll practically choke on them and die, okay? Okay, I need a category. Open wide and get ready for... I'd like a new catalog every day, please. You get this one right, it's worth 30,000 greenbacks. Think fast. If J. Crew made their models reenact the Crusades for a special J. Crusades fall catalog, what would the models most like? The Crusades refers to a series of attempts by medieval Christian knights to forcibly take Middle Eastern Holy Lands back from the Muslims. Trevor, you don't shoot a crossbow wearing a merino sweater in sandstone. God, don't you know anything? Category, please. H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T, headbutt.
H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T, H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T, headbutt.
One headbutt category coming up. Dominance and submission on the road. I'm going to open the value of this headbutt question at $50,000. Okay, here's how you headbutt. You're going to see an equation like this. Excelente. Let's do it. Speeding violation plus I Dream of Jeannie Boss. There you go. The first word is also what you stuff in your pocket at a movie. Yep, that's why I always sit in the back row. The second word is also the opposite of slave. You want it? You got it. Type in your answer, hit return. By the way, I'm going to have to charge you a small fee for playing this question. Okay, pick. May I introduce rock and rollers who hide under the covers. Looks like this one's going for $10,000. Okay, you ever buy one of those totally weak tribute CDs, you know? Well, imagine this. Instead of putting out a tribute album to some ancient rockers, a bunch of bands get together to put out a tributary. A tributary is a small stream that flows into a large river. Yep, in the old days, Aerosmith would have loved that kind of behavior, but these days, their wet diapers just make them cranky. I need a category. Pucker up for good old-fashioned name-calling. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. All right, now what's the deal with University of Notre Dame sport teams? I mean, they call themselves the Fighting Irish, but they go to school in Indiana. I mean, what's going on? Say Notre Dame changes its team nickname from Fightin' Irish to one associated with the famous Cathedral of Notre Dame. Which nickname will be on t-shirts across America? The Flemish Flems, the French Crepes, the German Sausages, or the Italian Stallions? Bet you wish you would have picked this. The Cathedral of Notre Dame is a Gothic church in Paris, France, and it's also that place where that hunchback guy rang all those bells.
It looks like it's time for the 2-minute warning.
The bells! The bells!
Alrighty, pick one. Well now, what do we have here? Hey, you just picked a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is It Came From Outer Space, or Perry Farrell's Mind. Okie dokie, I'm gonna list off. Okay, fine, you know the rules. Here comes the monkey timer. And we're off. Chud, music festival or sci-fi? Horde! Roar! Warp! Mimic! Further! Last one. That's all she wrote. Well, you got 4 right, you missed 3. Average. Let's check your score. Hey, it could be worse, you know. It could, well, not much worse, but it could be. Let's move on. Okay, I need a category. Looks like this category is leisure sports. To the extreme. You give me a right answer, I give you 30,000 bucks. Hey, you remember when Dan Cortez was the host of MTV Sports? Ah, the good old days. If Hernando Cortez had replaced Dan Cortez as the host of MTV Sports, which sporting event would audiences have most likely seen? Parasailing with the Los Angeles Dodgers, snowboarding with communists, hang gliding with a Spanish painter, or bungee jumping with Aztec? Hernando Cortez was the Spanish conquistador who defeated the Aztecs. Although when he threw those Aztecs off the cliffs, I don't think he gave them a bungee cord. Category, please. For your enjoyment, the sensitive side of Schwarzenegger movies. This one will get you 10 grand. Okay, now you know how in that movie The Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger says, "I'll be back." You know what that like funny accent that he uses? You know, "I'm Arnold, I'm Arnold." Well, imagine that a new Schwarzenegger movie comes out where Arnold's big line is, Johann Sebastian Bach was a famous German composer from the 1700s.
And now, Symphony for a Machine Gun.
Okay, pick a category. We'll be right back to the game after this commercial break.
Hey kids, come on down to the Puppy Farm! Just drop your puppies in the top and watch them dig an underground community.
Can they breathe in there?
The large plexiglass viewing surface is perfect for group puppy watching. Look kids!
Puppies!
It's a puppy farm!
Oh, looks like you've Headrush before. Well, check out this clue because it may come in handy. Where do you think you're going? You're not going anywhere until you finish this Headrush. Good luck! That's the game! Hey, congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself and you came out on top. You know, not many people can say that, but yeah, they can. Oh well, thanks for playing. Bye.
Beautiful work, everyone. Roll credits, and Baby D, we going around again?
The high score on Headrush. Well, it's all downhill from here. I mean, where else can you go from the top? Before you begin your downhill slide, let me know if you want to play again.
It is going to be one big challenge.
But that's okay, Dodson. As long as we keep up these overly self-aware discussions of our blossoming sexuality, we'll be just fine.